At 11:11 every night, a train rumbled through the outskirts of Brenton. The strange part was that no one had ever seen it during the day. No tracks were laid there, no station existed, and yet the whistle cut through the dark like a blade. Most people ignored it. A few locked their doors when it passed. Only one rule was whispered: never try to board it. Celia, restless and reckless, had never been one for rules. She lived near the old fields where the sound echoed loudest, and night after night she pressed her face to the window, watching the flicker of lamps streak past in the distance. Curiosity gnawed at her until one evening she slipped out with nothing but her coat and a pocket watch. The ground shook. Lights approached. And then, screeching steel on rails that weren't there, the train roared into view. Black iron, windows glowing faintly, each car longer than the last until the whole horizon seemed filled. It slowed, just enough for her to leap. Inside was not what she expected. No benches. No passengers. The cars stretched like corridors lined with doors, each painted a different color. The air smelled faintly of smoke and salt. She opened the first door. A desert stretched beyond, heat blasting her face, dunes rolling forever. She shut it quickly. The second door revealed a snowstorm so violent she tasted ice on her lips. The third, her breath caught. She saw her father, who had vanished years ago at sea, standing on a dock, smiling, alive. "Celia," he called, as if he could see her through the impossible doorway. Her hand trembled on the frame. One step forward and she could be with him again. But something tugged at her. A low hum through the floorboards, a rhythm like the beating of a heart. She realized the train wasn't a ride, it was a test. Every door was a choice, a temptation. She backed away. "Not yet," she whispered. The train gave a long, mournful whistle. The doors slammed shut one by one, until only the corridor stretched empty before her. When she turned around, the fields of Brenton were suddenly outside the window again. The train slowed. She stepped off. And then, with a shudder, it vanished into the night. From then on, Celia still heard it at 11:11. But she never tried to board again. Some rides, she knew, were meant only once.